felt like in this book, you very much try to draw a distinction between growing up around privilege versus growing up with privilege.
A big distinction.
Why is that a meaningful distinction?
Well, because it's, if there's a trust fund in my life, I'm looking forward to discovering it. It doesn't exist, but there's a persistent sort of belief that somehow it does in my life, that it's been a life of privilege, and somehow everything's been handed to me. And I fought back against that, and I talk about that in the book a lot. And the more I fought back, the more it was sort of reestablished itself. And of course, made a lot of I walked into it in many respects as well.
So I felt that in this book, you do take great pains to paint yourself in some aspects as an outsider. But you do also acknowledge that you've been on the inside as well, right?
Yeah.
Like you have had these family connections to the Gettys, family connections to the Pelosi's, and frankly, by this time, Governor, you've been famous for half of your life. So I guess my basic question for you is, why should ordinary Americans feel that they can relate to you?
I'm not trying to force feed anything. I'm just sharing my story, my life, story of my mom's life, story of her struggles, story of my struggles as it relates to reading and learning disabilities. And, I painted a picture that, I paint in detail in the book of someone that always struggled academically, that was bouncing around different schools, that does not read a speech today because I couldn't read a speech today. I'm not suggesting anything, but I'm just offering a glimpse of some of the things that people may not see, of sweaty hands, of anxiety, insecurity, of trying to be someone I'm not, of making mistakes, learning from those mistakes.